All right, welcome everyone to Energy Hour. My name is James, and I'm here to bring you the scoop on energy. From energy drinks to pre-workouts, I'll dive into some of the key factors and review the taste and performance so you know what to expect. Uh, so I happened to get a deal from BuckedUp during Black Friday. I got the 4 cases of BuckedUp energy drinks. It was 50% off, so I think I paid $70 for them, plus free shipping, so that was a steal. Um, some of the flavors that I wanted, they were out of stock on, which is fine because it allowed me to get a couple of extra ones or a couple of different ones that I can review for you guys. Pump and Grind, Gym and Juice, Wild Orchard are all coming up. The one I'm doing today, however, was a surprise, I will say. It is the Double Razz by the Cavinder Twins, who, if I remember, I just signed with BuckedUp not too long ago. I could be wrong on that, not entirely sure. Uh, but I wasn't sure what to expect with this one. And so I took a chance because it was on deal, got it, tried it. Now I'm reviewing it. Um, there are a couple of ingredients that we're going to get into, and of course, the flavor of raspberry here. So we're going to discuss that. I'll open it up. We'll show it to you. So simple 12-ounce can, not your standard 16-ounce that I'm used to from BuckedUp. So it's a smaller can, kind of like Red Bulls. I'm not a fan of smaller ones, just because I like to get the most out of what I'm paying for. But that's just my personal preference. If you like the smaller ones, that's fine too. So a couple of ingredients here that we're going to go through, uh, just to cover. Well, we'll get to the ingredients here in a second. So the benefit stack here that they have on their website is that it's for focus, energy, weight loss, and mental performance. Um, I can say it does give you a bit of energy. I don't know about the weight loss piece. Focus and mental performance, I would say I was probably focused. I wasn't too uh, focused on that, I guess, no pun intended, when I was trying this for the first time while I was at work, because I'm at work and I'm busy. Um, so we'll get into that here. Formula wise, so there are 4 key ingredients that they point out here on their website in infinity paraxanthine, paradoxine, mitoburn, and alpha size GPC. So the first one here, infinity paraxanthine. It is the primary metabolite of caffeine in the human body. Uh, with them being able to uh, centralize the caffeine that your body is absorbing and metabolizing down to this key ingredient, it is less toxic, uh, is what is claimed, than caffeine itself. And it's a central nervous system stimulant. So it packs a punch just like caffeine does, supposedly without being less toxic for your body. The second one here, alpha GPC. So this is a neurotransmitter. Well, let's backtrack. It does increase acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter that plays a role in memory, learning, attention, and voluntary and involuntary muscle movement. Medical conditions that are associated with low acetylcholine is something like Alzheimer's and myasthenia gravis are 2 conditions that are associated with that. Alpha GPC specifically has been studied to be used for Alzheimer's and stroke patients because of the role that it can play in both memory and muscle movement. So the fact that we have that in this little can uh, is a good sign. I would say I'm a pretty big supporter of alpha GPC on the studies that I've seen so far. Uh, Paradoxine is one of the key ingredients here, and this is a stim-free thermogenic fat burner used to increase your metabolism. This is actually made from grains of paradise, which I have reviewed in 2 other pre-workouts. Actually, my 2 favorite pre-workouts so far with the 212 Thermo from Axe and Sledge. They do use that in the form of calorie burn is the trademarked version of that. So grains of paradise is in here. I really like that that's in here. Human trials have actually shown that parad- um, paradoxine is effective at increasing the brown fat tissue, which allows your body to increase metabolism of this fat for energy, which obviously would cause improved weight loss. The other ingredient that they point out here is mitoburn. So it says here it supports maximum fat burning when combined with exercise. What mitoburn is L-biba, which is an amino acid metabolite of L-valine. This is associated with regulating metabolism and increasing your energy, two pluses, which has also been shown in some studies to start the process of browning white adipose tissue, which helps with energy expenditure and weight loss. Circling back there to the pyridoxine, which also has been shown to increasing brown fat tissue. So we've got two key ingredients there that help your body with the energy expenditure and weight loss by breaking white fat down to brown fat and using that as energy. So I like the fact that those are in there. The last ingredient, which obviously is here on their formula webpage, it's on the can somewhere here. Not going to try to zoom in and find that here. It's actually right here. Is 150 milligrams of caffeine. So not a ton of caffeine if you're somebody that likes the 100 or the 200, 250, 300 milligrams. Normal BuckedUp that I'm used to has the 300 milligrams. So if you're a caffeine junkie, you're looking for the most caffeine you can get, you're not going to get that from this. However, because it does have the other ingredients in here, the alpha GPC, the infinity in there to help with your focus and give you that mental clarity, you might not need 300 milligrams of caffeine. So we've got 150 in this one, which could also be beneficial if you're sensitive to caffeine. If you can only drink like 1 cup of coffee a day, this is obviously going to be more than 1 cup of coffee. So if you're drinking slow, might be beneficial for you there. All right, so our ratings for the double Razz. Let me just open this up so you can see what it looks like. All right, so we do got some good carbonation going. You can smell the raspberry. So it does have a really nice raspberry flavor. Double Razz, right? I would call this Razzalicious and give it a solid 9 out of 10. It doesn't have like an artificial flavor to it. It's not overly sweet, not overly sour. I think they hit this one right on the head. Fantastic job on the flavor. So 9 out of 10. Drinkability, I give it a 10 out of 10. You could buy a whole case of these like I did. You could probably drink these every day. You'd never get sick of this flavor. This is a solid flavor. Caffeine wise, I'm going to give it 2 out of 3. Normally this would be a 1 out of 3, but I'm going to give it a 2 out of 3 only because it does have the other ingredients to help with the lack of caffeine being in there to help with that mental focus, help with the weight loss, help keeping you energized and focused is key there. Obviously, it's an energy drink. Performance wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I kind of played around with how I was going to rate the performance wise. I've drank these while I was at work, not necessarily working out, but I do a lot of walking at work. And so it helped, keep me moving, I would say. It doesn't have a ton of caffeine in it, but again, it has those other key ingredients that kept me focused, kept me moving. Price wise, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I haven't found these locally at any stores individually. Maybe you can find them at a Vitamin Shop or a GNC if you decide that you want to shop at those places. They might be there. I'm not 100% sure. You can see it on their website, $29.99 for a case, which comes up to $2.49 a can. So right in that ballpark with the C4s, the Ghosts, things like that. Especially if you find them on sale. Overall, I give this a solid 32 out of 38. These are not bad. They do pack a little bit of a punch there with the key ingredients that they have. Might not be for everybody, but I would say if you see them, you want to give them a shot, you're not going to regret buying this one. So that being said, again, 32 out of 38. If there are any other energy drinks or any other pre-workouts that you want to see me review, break down the key ingredients, you know what you're getting, let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button so that way you know when I do those next ones. And I will see you guys next time.